Hello guys, welcome back to UCL Forest Academy. Once again, you are welcome back to UCL Forest Academy. So in today's lesson, we're going to be talking about hidden zone. What is hidden zone in the forex market? First of all, I'll be defining what is hidden zone to you guys, why it happens, and secondly, we'll be talking about identifying hidden zones and entry strategy of hidden zones, the risk management involved in hidden zone. Then we will now have to play price forward by going to live chart using XNET backtesting tool. We're going to use that very particular tool to play price backward to see how to practicalize this very particular what hidden zone. Like we're going to try to backtest how this hidden zone has worked. Okay, so we're going to be trying to play price backward to see how I was able to get this very particular entry, this entry, all this entry you are seeing on the screen, so that you will come to understand on how you can be able to make use of what hidden zone. Remember, I said I'm going to define what is hidden zone to you guys, why it happens, identifying hidden zones, entry strategy, and risk management, and then we'll go over to the live chat to be able to practicalize all these things. All I want you to do is that if this is the first time, or maybe you are already a subscriber in a particular channel, please I say thank you to you guys, but don't forget to leave a comment and also to share the videos. Okay, this if this is the first time that you're coming across my channel here on YouTube, my name is Uche Chembeze Richard, popularly known as UCR Forest. So what I do here on YouTube are quality tutorial videos that are meant to help you to understand how the forex market work from the beginners level to advanced level. I've shared so many benefit videos here, videos that are here to enable you to understand how the forex market work. All you have to do is to like and subscribe. Just like and subscribe. Okay, I'm begging you, just like and subscribe. And don't forget to leave the notification button on so that you'll be notified each time I share a new video. It is a win for all. If you fail to leave the notification button on, or if you fail to like and subscribe, you might not be able to see my videos again. And maybe the next time that you might see it, that means you might have made one or two mistakes. Okay, you're going to benefit a lot on every particular channel. And don't forget to leave a comment and also to subscribe to the channel. I can see you can come over to watch a market structure VIP lesson, SMC tutorials, currency breakdown, where I normally analyze the market during the weekend and share my views on a particular playlist. All you have to do is just come over here, open it and watch, and you can see I've done several videos in the past that will definitely help you to tackle one or two situations. Okay, so before we begin a very particular video, I want to make one more announcement to you guys. And that very particular announcement is that I want to announce to you guys that if you have been looking for an online class where you want to learn forex from beginners level to advanced level, and then you want to actually understand how all these things work and see forex as a business, I recommend to you that you should reach out to us with the number you are seeing on the screen, leave a particular number, or the number in the description below. There's a number already in the description below that is meant to redirect you to WhatsApp, to our DM, so that you can message us to get the procedures in terms of joining our class. If you've been looking for an online class where they are going to teach you forex very well, where they are going to concentrate on you, where they are not going to rush the process, because certain times I understand what it means that you paid for an online class, and I know how frustrating it could be. And sometimes they don't show up, sometimes they call you on Zoom calls, things you don't really grab. There's a lot of things that normally happens during the online class or online class academy of a thing. But just want to tell you that it's totally different here, because what we do here is that we mentor you privately, and we try as much as we can to make sure that you understood that very particular topic. We have our different ways to assess whether you understand that very particular topic before we move on to the next topic. Always understand that the remaining student there doesn't know your level, they doesn't know the level you are in. It is only meant for you and your mentor, which is me, that was meant to teach you. Okay, and the fact that the other person has already understood the topic does not mean I have to force you to follow the person. No, we take the thing step by step, and we try as much as we can to make sure that you understand. The idea is to make sure that you understood the strategy. Okay, and we don't have any time duration. So it's not like after 1 month or 2 months we are done with you. No, it's a lifetime asset. All you have to do is to use the number on the description below to reach out to us, and then everything will be solved. All you have to do as a Nigerian, all you are the required amount you are meant to pay is just 75,000 20,000 naira. Then as a foreigner, you have to pay 80 USD. Okay, so I think we have to begin the video right away. But if you've been looking for a free Telegram channel where you want to be getting free signals and everything like that, all you have to do is to go to the description. Go to the description. There's already a link there that will redirect you to the very particular page. Oh yeah, just use the link and join the very particular page. It's free. I normally drop free signals here every week. Okay, all you have to do is just join. Just join. Okay, and then. I don't think there's any other thing attached to that. All right. So if you have been watching us from TikTok or Instagram, maybe the link or whatever, you can just search the name. You can search it UCL Forest on Telegram, and then I believe this page will pop up. Then you can join. All right. Even on YouTube, you can equally search it UCL Forest. Then you join. All right. So that is it. So let's begin the video right away. So we want to understand what is hidden zone and how it is being used on the forex market, why it happens. We need to understand why these hidden zones happen and identifying where exactly is the hidden zone, and then entry strategy, risk management, and then go over to the live chat to practicalize all these kind of things. So I just want to tell you guys, if you are very familiar with the forex market, or if you have gained some experience in the forex market, and you have been hearing rejection, or maybe if you are completely a newbie here and you doesn't even know how those things works, all you have to do is just calm down, just watch the video to the end. All right. I also encourage you to make sure you come to my YouTube channel and then go down to playlist and watch this very particular market structure VIP lesson. It is also there to enable you to understand the direction of the market, how to follow the trend, and how to be able to execute your how to mark out your good point of interest. Because I believe that from that point of interest that this very particular hidden zone was brought out. Okay, so now what is hidden zone actually? So when I talk about hidden zone, I mean wick. I mean what wick? I mean wick. Something that look like this. This is a wick. This is what I mean by a wick. This is a wick. That long thing that you are seeing, something that look like this. You can see this very particular stuff here. This is what we call a wick. This is what we call a wick. This very particular stuff is what we call a wick. This is a wick. This is a wick, and this is also a wick. Let me find them. This is a wick, and then this is a week. I think I need a more cleaner chart to show you guys this very particular stuff, how all those things are seen on the chart. But you just need to understand that this is a week, and this is actually a what we call a week. Let me expand the chart very well so that you can be able to see all those things here. So this is a week. This is also a week. This is a week. This is a week. This is a week. And I mean weak. So this often shows rejection. This thing shows what? Rejection. It shows rejection in the forex market. It helps you to know where buyers and sellers, or maybe buyers or sellers, rejected at at that very particular price zone. Each time you see a week, it could mean that the price used that very particular week to show rejection or to show liquidity grab. Now this is the time that you come to the market, you will spot a resistance and support zone. If you don't know what is a resistance and support zone, I encourage you to go and watch the advanced market structure video. It is going to enable you to understand how to implement or how to mark out your resistance and support zone very well, and then know what to do at those very particular what levels. So you need to understand that whenever the market forms a week this way, it often shows a rejection. It also shows what? A rejection. Secondly, it also shows it also shows or means liquidity grab. Liquidity what? Grab. Sometimes we even call it liquidity sweep. Some people call it liquidity sweep. Some people call it stop hunt. Some people call it liquidity grab. All these things are name. You can call it stop hunt. You can call it stop hunt. Let me write all the English name that I've given it so that you will not be confused one day that somebody will come from Norway. Some people even call it numerous name, but these are like the most popular name I know about what they call this week. So they normally call it stop hunt. Some people call it liquidity grab. This way, liquidity grab, liquidity grab. Some people equally call it liquidity sweep. All these things are all the same, my brother. All these things are all the same. I think what's the other name they normally call it? I don't really know again, but this is like the three few names I know that is very popular about this particular week. So you just need to know that this is what they are being called. Unless if you meet any other person mentioning something else to you, just try to. The truth of the matter is that whenever you come to YouTube or whenever you come to maybe TikTok or wherever, somebody is trying to introduce a new strategy to you, you don't need to change whatever you have known. You don't need to abandon whatever or to leave everything you have you have studied before. All you have to do is to see an idea in what the person is trying to pass to you. Know whether it is what, just focus on what the person is doing, not the English the person is speaking. Okay, just focus on what the person is doing, then you come to realize that all these things are all the same. Okay, so stop hunt, liquidity grab, liquidity sweep, all these things are the same. Okay, so when we have already told you that wicks shows price rejections, and it is also means liquidity grab or liquidity sweep or a stop hunt. So when I mean stop hunt or liquidity grab or liquidity sweep, that means that it is whenever the buyers or whenever the market manipulators or whatever has come to sweep the stop losses of the previous traders. Now, looking at some people that went in for a buy around this particular zone, let me look up this thing and show you a proper example. There were some people that went in for a buy around this particular zone. The people that went in were a buy around this zone. So when they went in for that buy, they were smiling when the market pushed to the upside, and they were very happy when the market retraced this way. Things was going very well, and the market pushed up, and maybe they had 1:4 risk to reward ratio, or maybe they were targeting somewhere above the particular high, and then the market now started retracing this way. It is a normal thing to wait. There's nothing to panic. They believe that when the market tests it again, it's going to buy. And all of a sudden, when the market came, the market has to dip in. It has to dip in this way. Why is the market dipping in? Where is the market heading to? This time around, if you are completely new, or maybe you even have an experience in this, you feel so bad because the market will just dip in, kiss your stop loss, and then goes in your direction. So this can be very, very frustrating. But each time that this thing happens, we normally call this particular thing what? Liquidity sweep. We call it what? Liquidity sweep, or some people call it stop hunt, some people call it liquidity grab. So understand the name grab, stop hunt, sweep. So all these things are all the same. This is when they have come to grab your to grab your stop loss. This is when they have come to sweep your stop loss. This is when they have come to hunt your orders. Okay. So whenever this kind of thing happens, you need to understand that what has happened is that the market has come to clear some stop losses of the previous buyers or sellers. It can still be same thing as well for sellers. So why does it happen? Institutional hunt stop losses and induce breakouts and induce fake breakouts. The reason why it normally happens is that institutionals, they hunt your stop losses, which is normal. They hunt your what? They hunt your stop losses and induce fake breakout. So that was the reason why in this particular market structure advanced lesson, there was a part I was extensively explaining to you guys the reason why sometimes the market will have to create so many orders for you, and at the end of the whole day, they will induce you in several different levels. And then when you go in for a buy at a particular level, the market will take you out. The market will be like you want to buy again, you go in again, the market will take you out. The next thing again, like you might do this like 4 times, and at the end of the whole day, boom, your money is gone. But there's a time that is a place you need to look out and mark out and say that there's nothing concerns me on the particular what level. That is the reason why you need to visit this advanced market structure lesson. Just go to YouTube, type it, just type UCL Forest Academy, and I believe that it is definitely going to pop up. Okay, so now this is what I actually mean by what a weak entry, or I mean by hidden zone. I'm still coming to explain what is hidden zone, but I'm just trying to enable you to understand how you will know the reason why the market really took you out there. So whenever I say that they actually came to hunt stop loss and induce fake breakout, the moment the market actually breaking out, actually like dipping in, it looks like the market wants to start pushing to the downside. There are people that love trading breakout, and these guys are going to enter into the market immediately. They're going to enter and start pressing those buy and sell immediately, thinking that the market is about to buy, thinking the market is about to sell, because they have seen that the market is breaking out of the very particular level. That is why I said in that very particular advanced market structure lesson that you don't need to enter when the market is breaking out of the range. You don't need to enter when the market is even breaking a structure. You need to wait for what? A retracement. Go and watch that video. That video is definitely going to change your life. Okay, so now how do we now identify the hidden zone, or this very particular thing that I'm talking about here? So look for a wick, that is, you look for a wick or wicks at an entry at a key level, which can be called a support level or a resistance level, or other block or imbalance areas. So I know this could be very difficult for you to look out in the forex market. The truth of the matter is that wicks are formed everywhere, but how do I filter out some of the places that are formed and look out for the main levels? Now the reason on how you can be able to filter out the way it was and look out for the main level is by you following the trend. Is why you do one, following the trend. You need to try as much as you can to understand where the trend is pushing to, and you have to follow the trend. If the market is going to the upside, you need to follow the trend. If the market is is pushing to the downside, you need to follow the trend. That is why you need to come and watch this video to understand how to follow the trend. Okay, you need to come watch this very particular video, start from the session 1 down to the session 6. You are going to see something different. All right, so that's what I mean. So you need to look out for this very particular stuff at key levels like support and resistance levels and other blocks or imbalance. So what is the entry strategy here? The entry strategy on every particular weeks is that whenever you spot weak at the right zone or at a resistance or support level or other block or POI or demand zone or imbalance, anywhere you care to spot it from, and whenever you spot it, then the truth of the matter is that there are different ways you can be able to spot it. Now, there's something we call a higher time frame week and there's something we call a lower time frame week. A higher time frame weeks are those weeks that are being formed on a higher time frame. They are being formed what on a higher time frame. That's when you go to daily time frame or 4 hour time frame, you will spot a week. Sometimes in even weekly time frame, you will spot a what? You spot a week. And then when you go down to 4 hour time frame, you might not even see that week. Next thing you'll be seeing a full body candle. Maybe you went to daily time frame, you spotted a week like this on daily time frame, and you went down to 4 hour time frame, and maybe you marked out this particular week. You marked it out. Then you went down to 4 hour time frame, only for you to discover that this very particular week on 4 hour time frame is already a full body candle, a full body candle. And then you scale down to 2 hour time frame, and you come to realize that the half of that very particular daily time frame candle is daily time frame week is already another full body candle, the half of it. Now, the moment you are seeing this kind of thing, there's something I want you to do. I want you to mark out only that week. Let's say that you are the one that you want to be trading on higher time frame. All you have to do is to go to daily time frame. Go to where? Go to daily time frame. The market will always produce a long week like this. You have to produce what? A long week like this. All you have to do is to mark out that week. Mark out the week. Mark the week out. The moment you mark out that week, now concentrate like this. Mark out that week. Let's say you go to daily time frame. Mark out that week because that week has been used to clear the stop losses of the previous traders. Mark out the week this way. Mark it out. And the next thing to do now is to what? Is to focus more on the half of that very particular week. Is to focus more on what? On the half of that very particular week. Then when we scale down to 4 hour time frame, you can decide to refine it. You can decide to refine it this way. You can keep your trend line, or maybe if you cannot be able to get the half of it, you just keep a trend line like this, keep a trend line this way at the half, and then now reduce the rectangular tool back to that very particular half of it like this way. Can you see I was able to do it? The half of this is the half of that daily time frame week candle, which you see on 4 hour time frame. You want to go down to 4 hour time frame, or you're already on 4 hour time frame, just use the week, or you can just keep a trend line like this. So when you keep the trend line like this, then reduce the zone. Reduce the what? Reduce the zone like this. Now the next thing now to do is either you enter from that 4 hour time frame like this, you keep your order this way. Is either you enter from that very particular 4 hour time frame, and your stop losses need to be below like this. It need to be under the very particular low, and then you target your risk value. I don't know whether you want to target 1:4 or whether I want to target 1:5. All depends, or maybe 1:3. It's all left for you. Okay, but this is how to go in. Then some people will tell me that 4 hour time frame, that is huge. So if you're the type that loves trading high volatile pairs like gold or BTC or German, or maybe all those pairs that are very, very high volatile, you understand? If you are the one that normally loves trading those kind of things, you need to actually be looking at wicks on those very particular volatile setup. You need to be looking out for wick. Even on other currency pairs as well, it normally works. I will still show you on Euro USD where I took a buy from, and the market played that very well. Okay, so now if you are the type that you don't like maybe the 4 hour time frame is still very big for you, there's no issue. Just understand that the half of the very particular 4 hour time frame is still a 2 hour time frame order block. It's still a what? It's still a 2 hour time frame order block. And then the half of the 2 hour time frame order block is still a 1 hour time frame what order block. This is how the thing that been split. That's why I told you guys, whenever you come to the chart, always try to activate your middle line. Always try to do what? Activate your middle line. Go to settings and activate the what? Middle line. The next thing now you to do, if you don't want to be trading from 4 hour time frame, now reduce it like this. The moment you keep it like this on 4 hour time frame, the moment you keep it like this on 4 hour time frame, that means you are already using the 2 hour time frame what other block. Still remember that you are still on the daily time frame week. You are still what under the daily time frame week. You get just that you are refining it down to different zones on those time frame that you are going down. but you should know that a too much refining can make you to miss out on that trade. The same thing if on those lower time frames like 30 minutes time frame, you can still mark out week, but it all depends on where it was being formed. Okay, so this I've already explained to you guys how you can really enter with a week. Now the problem now is, how do we follow a trend and how do we understand what the trend is doing, and how do we now try to go in for a buy or for a sell on the chart like this. I've already showed you how to do that, but let's now go to the chart to make some practical examples of how this very particular week works. And don't forget that I've already explained the risk management involved, which is your stop losses need to be under. And let's say you have a capital of 10 USD or maybe 100 USD. You need to understand that this very particular thing is not 100% working. You get, this is some strategies is not 100%. So nothing like holy grail here. All you have to need to do is to apply a good risk management. Whenever you risk one, try to make three or four. Okay, try to make three or what or four, so that you can be able to cover up. Maybe you can run into losing streak, you can be able to what to cover up all these very particular one. Okay, so now let's go over to the live chart to try to use this like to analyze most of the very particular setup I took. I'm going to hide all these things and try to play price forward. All right, this is in the next now. So this is in the next. So if you're not making use of a next, or maybe you don't have an next account, these very brokers are very okay. I think they don't. Since I've been trading on them, I've not encountered any issue. Or maybe you want to be backtesting, use the link on the description below, then find your way to SNES and backtest your strategy as well. You get, so now let's now try to clear the chart and see how we can be able to master this very particular strategy. So this is it now. So this is BTC USD. I'm going to first of all concentrating more on clearing everything that is here on the chart. So if I clear this, so this is like a demo account, you get. So this is a demo account. So first of all, the truth of the matter here is that I am not going to be switching from time frame to time frame. Do you know why? Because in XNES backtesting tool, this is a free stuff. Nested backtesting tool, you cannot switch time frame to time frame. So we'll just use 4 hour time frame, but I will show you, because I've already trained my eyes. That is why I encourage you guys to enroll into the academy, so that you have your eyes being trained to spot all those things on the chart. Okay, even you can still, sometimes I will be on daily time frame and I will mark out the week. At the end of the whole day, I don't need to scale down on all those time frames to be able to solve the rest of my problems. Okay, because I've already know that. Okay, the market, whenever it gets it is a higher tendency, it's definitely going to what react. Well, let's now hide some certain things on the chart, then compress it and try to look like we have not seen it before. All right, so now we'll try to hide from here the market. Actually, let's keep it like this way. Let's keep it this way. All right, let's keep it like this. So let's keep it this way. So now let's try to see what really happened on the chart. Allow it to load, and then the market will come up. So this is BTC USD on 4 hour time frame. So we already know that BTC USD has been pushing to the upside. The market is an uptrend market. The market came around this zone and started consolidating, and is now consolidating so well. Like it has been consolidating for a long period of time. Now focus more on what really happened in the height of the range and the low of the range. I believe that here is the low of the range. This is it. So look at what really happened here. Look at how the market actually played out around this zone. So there were people that went in for a buy here, went in for a buy here, went in for a buy here, went in for a buy here. All their stop losses is resting below this low. Their stop losses are what? Resting below this low. Now what really happened? The market actually came and swept all their stop losses. Remember, what is the direction of the trend? The market is bullish. We have a break of structure here as well. We have this particular break of structure. And then whenever the market retraced, some people went in for a buy. Normal. And they are following the trend. They did the right thing. When the market retraced, they went in for a buy, took price to the upside. Then finally, price actually broke another structure. The moment price broke another structure like this, and then price had to give another full retracement. That is why on that advanced market structure lesson, there are certain things I explain about the particular topic. Just go and watch it, okay? And please don't forget that our online class registration is still running. All you have to do is to use the number on the description below. Use the number to reach out to us on WhatsApp, so that you can get the details for you to register. It doesn't. It's all these things is not even up to 100 USD, and I don't know why you want to waste your money finish before you now do the right thing. Some of you guys normally have that kind of habit. You're gonna say that I don't need mentor, I don't need mentor, I don't need mentor. At the end of the whole day, you will still come back looking for mentor. Mentor is not that. It doesn't mean that, that the fact that you have known it all does not mean that you don't don't need a mentor. You need a mentor that will constantly be assisting you. Okay, that is what you need. Anything you're doing in life, you don't have any mentor, there's a higher tendency that you're going to fail, because that person that you are under, there are some certain things that you are being covered on, and that person will save you a lot because you have already seen all those things that you're already practicing with your money. You don't need to practice with your real money. Okay, so this was like a BO where the market formed. After the market broke a structure, we had this full retracement. Now we can now assume that the market is going to push up from here to break another structure since it's in an uptrend market, right? So when we try to monitor what went around there, the market pushed to the upside and even gave a major structure change of character. Yeah, a major structure change of character. All right, this is it, a major structure change of character. So a lot of people would have been looking, a lot of people we are looking at a particular extreme zone. A lot of people we are looking at a particular extreme zone to go in for a buy or for a sell. Now let me keep it this way. A lot of people we are looking at this particular zone for them to buy, right? And they were not wrong. They were not what they want, but they have spotted an internal structure change of character. When the market came back and the market mitigated their order, the market started buying some time, started buying some time. The time came, we saw boom to the downside. Now let's try to compress. Now, what happened at the market after when the market pushed to the downside? Look at the particular stop. This is what I mean by a week. Look at it. Let me zoom out very well so that you can be able to see. So when the market pushed to the downside, the market cleared all their stop losses. Even from here, the market cleared their stop losses. And when you try to compress, the market actually cleared all the stop losses of these guys. It dipped so well that he had to clear everything about these guys that have been holding a long-term buy for a long period of time. These guys have been on a buy for a long period of time. And if you have not really existed that order, if you have not closed that order, you might have this kind of issue. Immediately the market took them out. The next thing, boom, to the upside. That is why you need to watch the reason why you struggle with SMC. There's a video I made about the reason why you struggle with SMC. Go and watch that video. Go and watch that video. All right, go and watch that video. You understand how the market normally does whenever it wicks you out. Okay, you're going to understand that whenever the market wicks you out, that this is what it normally does. So when the market actually took them out, next thing we saw this sharp move to the upside. Now the market is currently somewhere around this zone. It has not really break a structure to the upside. It has not really broken the very particular structure. It has not really, this is an internal structure, right? You guys know that this is an internal structure. Even when I try to compress the chart, look at the external high the market is chasing. You understand? But you need to know that when the market breaks the internal high, you need to come back and start pushing to the upside. This way, when the market actually breaks the particular internal high, this particular internal high, you need to come back and start pushing again to the upside. So that is what you need to understand. So now let's play a little bit forward to see what really happened here. Right? I don't know what is wrong with my network here. So when we see what really happened, that price actually, okay, let's remove this very particular thing. Your moment has passed. So now we're going to be expecting price number one is to break above this high. The moment price does something that look like this, the moment price breaks above this high, it will give us more confidence to wait for the very particular what zone. It will give us more confidence to wait for the very particular this very particular candle here that have already wicked out all these guys. Okay, let me keep it this way so that you guys will really understand. So the moment price actually breaks above that very particular high, it's going to give us more confidence to wait for the very particular candle, and then we will now buy to the upside where the market will return back to this zone. So there are like two things we are going to do. If the market breaks above this high and then gives us internal structure change of character, then gives us like any change of character, then that means you are now going to go in for a counter trend. When I mean counter trend is going against the trend, but there's one or two things. There's one bad thing about going against the trend. One thing is that you don't even know how long it's going to sell, because you don't know whether the market is going to sell a little bit like this and start pushing again to the upside. You don't know. But the truth of the matter now is that we just have to follow the trend. Following the trend means that you have to wait for this. But I'm going to show you guys how I was able to dive into the internal structures. That's why I encourage you. You need to so that all these things won't be difficult. We have several videos on this. We have several tutorials on this. Just know that it's not only this very particular topic that is enough for you to understand. You need to consistently practice this very particular thing to make things easy for you. Okay, so when the market breaks above, we look for change of character to sell to the downside. When the market arrives to the particular zone, we go in for a buy. So now let's remove the very particular stop. So let's play price forward to see what really happened. And then finally, we have a full break of structure. This is a very good break of structure because the market broke with a full body candle. If you have not known how whenever the market breaks, how to know a valid BOS, all you have to do is to visit the advanced market structure lesson, and then I think it is on the section 4 or on the section 3. Visit there, you are going to understand how the market breaks a good structure, how the market looks like whenever it breaks a good structure. All right. So now what is going to happen now is that this on forward time frame, this on forward, there are some people we call impatient traders. These guys loves to enter very quick, as in they can't wait. If you're the type that normally trade one pair, as in one pair is your life, you don't want to trade more than one pair, and look at what you do. That is when you will always be familiar with counter trend and going counter trend and also following the trend. And the only time that you have to trade on counter trend is when the market has broken a structure to the upside. Now you will tell yourself that what I'm doing is wrong. That's number one thing. You need to admit it to yourself. What I'm doing is wrong. But because I cannot be able to wait for all this move, and you know that like correct, you need to wait for the market to come down to a particular low so that you start buying to the upside because the market has broken an external structural high. I need to know if it's going to come down. The same way you need to also know that the market might not sell like it might not really want to get here anytime soon, or maybe it might take some time and they might want to sell a little and take you out. That's what you need to know. So the moment you have admitted all these things, now when you start executing those orders, you have peace of mind. So now if you're the type that normally trade one pair, see what you will do. But if you're the type that doesn't normally trade one pair, you need to wait for the market to come down to this zone. Just go to other pairs, okay? Go to other pairs and start practicalizing and start analyzing the same thing. So now, if you trade one pair, all you have to do now is to wait for inducement. Now, you need to understand that before the market actually broke this very internal structure high, it gave an internal structure BOS. Here, this is an internal structure BOS. There's a BOS inside there. These are the last retracement the market made and broke a structure to the upside. So there's like a higher tendency the market is going to respect this very particular candle here. So what you're going to do now is that you need to wait for inducement. If you don't know what is inducement, go and watch my videos. Go and watch the videos I've done here on YouTube. You're going to understand what is inducement. So we play price forward to see whether we are going to have what is inducement in front of it. So now this is it. All right, I think I've even passed it, something like that. So this, I think I've already passed that very particular stuff. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so I think network is a little bit bad. I don't know what is wrong with this network. So let's just mark it out. I think I took a trade from a half of it this way. Oh, sorry. I apologize for the delay and everything. So let's keep it this way. So normally I always look at the week, and this is the forward time frame for crying out loud. So I have to mark out only the week. So let's see. So if you have used the full body candle, you're already on the trade. If you have used the full body candle, I think you're already on the trade actually. But if you didn't use the full body candle, all right, I knew the market actually came down to that very particular low. So now I have to reduce it down to that very particular week this way. So if you can notice something, where I spotted the week is that I knew the market is trending to the upside, and then I had to spot the week or close to the word. I had to spot a week that can enable me to buy, not a week that will enable me to sell. Okay, not a week that will do what? Not a week that will enable me to sell. I don't fancy that. Okay, because I have known that the direction of the market is buy. So now we keep waiting for price to come back to that zone. So we play price forward again. So that is it. Now we keep playing price forward to see what really gonna happen. So you see how everything works, right? So let's see whether price will really tap into that zone. So also don't forget that price has actually broke the external structure high, but this is not really a break of structure. This is like a liquidity grab. The market has grabbed another liquidity above with another week. The market has grabbed another liquidity above with another what week. So but for now, we are not really much interested in selling because I've not seen even a major structure change of character. So we keep waiting for price to push to the downside. All right, look at when price came back to that very particular zone, to the half of it. Now remember that we are on 4 hour time frame, and I made use of the half of that very particular candle like this. I can just place my order because I use pending order very well. I place my order at the half of it this way, and then I will have a good reach to the world ratio, not targeting to your village or not targeting to infinity. Always target what is realistic. I think the TP was somewhere around there. So target what is what realistic. So you see the reason why I use the half of it, that this is the 4 hour time frame, and I already know that the half of that very particular time frame week is already a 2 hour time frame what week. So we play price forward, and then we can see the price has actually came closer to hit our TP and finally has been able to hit our TP. You can see it has been able to what to hit our TP. So the wick has actually played out here. So I want you to see something now. I want you to see something somewhere around there. This is now a full counter trend. This one I took here is not a counter trend though. This one is following the trend, and I've been able to hit 1:4 here. I've been able to cover the stop losses of like four other setup, or if not more than four other setup. You see how the risk how the risk management is. So now the next thing nice to do now is that I went in for a sell because I spotted something around this zone. I spotted something around. I know that this particular stuff there's a that's why I told you whenever you want to, if you're the type that is truly one pair and then you're about to do something that you know that can backfire anytime, you need to tell yourself, if it backfire, I will go and rest. If it does this, but let me just try. So the reason why I gave this thing a try here was because I spotted another week clearing the people above the particular zone. So I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to tell you the reason why price actually cleared these guys above the particular zone this way. And every time I see this kind of thing, as that particular setup has win my heart. Anytime I see a liquidity sweep, it has already win my what? It has already win my heart. Now look at what happened. These guys that went in for a sell, they were selling, the market came up here, and then this red candle you are seeing here as people that went in for a sell. This candle that is here, this candle were all sell candles. They were trying to sell price to the downside. They knew that this particular sell is going to happen. All of a sudden, price retreats and took all of them out and still went their direction. So that means that really what happened there is what we call liquidity grab. So I went on again and marked out the week, and this time around is a counter trend. Is a full counter trend. So I focus more on the week. Nothing concerns me on the full body candle because this is BTC for crying out loud, and this is how you're going to do your zone will be very very big. So I'll also focus on the half of it like this. This time around, I think I even targeted even more than 1:5 or more than. But for the sake of this very particular video, let's target 1:4. Okay, so then keep our TP to somewhere around the very particular zone. So now look at it now. So I also focus on the half of it. Now you see, this is the half of that very particular point of interest, all because I spotted a clear of liquidity here. I also have an inducement around this particular zone. You could see I already have an inducement. An inducement are this consolidation phase here, this very particular consolidated candles, this very particular place. So this is what I call inducement, and this is an equal high inducement. And also I have the market actually break a structure, irrespective the market mitigate our zone, it broke a structure. But this thing is like the first zone we went in for a buy. Now remember something I told you guys, this is the first zone. Mainly we normally we need to wait for market to come down to the particular candle that is here. We need to wait for the market to come down to the particular candle. Okay, we need to wait for the market to come down here. But because we spotted an unmitigated zone, go and watch the market structure lesson. You understand what is unmitigated zone. Okay, so because I spotted this unmitigated zone, I took a buy at the market hit the TP, and now it's time to sell because of the clear of liquidity and a break of structure. Now we play price forward to see what really happened. Now price has already activated that order. Price has already activated that order. Okay, I didn't even keep it well. Oh, sorry about that. So price has already activated that very particular order this way. I didn't keep it at the half of it. So now we play price forward and see what really happened. So we see how the market was dropping to the downside. Can you see? So this is weak for you. This is what we mean by hidden zones. So all those places are what we call hidden zone. The market has actually what hit another TP. The market has actually what hit another TP. Now you're gonna see the consolidation that went around this phase. So we see the next thing now to do is that, are we now going to go in for a buy around this particular week that is here? Are you now going to go in for a buy around this week? Would you want to go in for a buy around somewhere here? Now, there is something I explained on that advanced market structure lesson. Each time you went in for a buy and the market was unable to break the high that printed down low, just know that there's a danger ahead and there's a danger coming to you. Maybe you have a pending order here, and then the market failed to break the, because you know that this high printed this low, and then this high, the new high could not take it out. There's something I called SMS on that particular advanced market structure lesson. Go and learn it. Go and do what learn it. So go and check it out. I won't explain anything like that. Just go and check it out. You knew what really happened there. So we don't need to go in for a buy here. After you have done watching the video, you will know why we don't need to go in for a buy and allow things to push. Okay, allow things to push to the downside. Now we now have a new order here. So we are now be waiting for the particular order. I'll see where I marked it. I marked it for the week as well. The same thing, the same stuff. I do the same stuff. I don't even do something like, anything like that. I think this one I missed out on this very particular one. Never mind me. I missed out on this. This one was very painful. The way the market came so close, and at the end of the day, he didn't mitigate. So somebody will tell me that this is 4 hour time frame, but I'm using the 2 hour time frame. And somebody will tell me that this is thousands of pips for crying out loud. Now the truth of the matter here is that if you use if you use 0.1 on these setups, this one, if you use 0.1 here, you are going to reach 14 USD. You are going to risk what? 14 USD. Then if you use 0.1 here, 0.01, that means the least lot size, you're going to risk 14 USD and you're going to make 63 USD. Now, when you use the same 0.01, you're going to risk 10 USD and make 70 USD. Does that thing not make sense to you? In fact, you are making 1:7. This one is what? 1:4. Something more than 1:4. You see? So that is, I don't like, it's not whenever you see me risking like more than what they call it, 200 and something pips at 24 pips or what on BTC. You start telling me that I'm risking much, that if I use 0.1 I'm going to risk 20 USD, but you are risking 20 USD here to make over 80 USD. Doesn't make sense to you. It makes sense now. So that is it. So we play price forward to see what really happen, when that price get to that zone. So now, price has really tapped into that zone. I told you guys this one we missed out on, the particular one. We missed out on this because it was very painful and price didn't mitigate the half of it. I don't know whether price will still later come back to want to mitigate the half, but this is how close it came. But couldn't. This was how close. This was where the very particular line was where the week started, but price didn't activate the order and price really moved aggressively to our TP level, and that was a miss for me. Oh shit, bro! This is massive. You see, this is crazy. You can see the market actually hit our TP, and then we couldn't actually grab the order. So now what you have seen here now is that the market has given a full retracement, and whatever we should need to do is that we need to start going in for a buy. We need to what? We need to start going in for what? For a buy, because we have already seen what is here. We have seen that the market has taken out internal structure high and then a spike above the external structure, but it's not really a break of structure. Now, all these things like a full retracement. It's like what? A full retracement. Now, it's for us now to wait for another retracement to start going in for a buy, okay? To start chasing another external high. To start chasing what? Another external high. You need to go in, you need to register on our academy to know how to read the market internally very well. So now I know that these things I'm going to mark out here, you might not be able to see it. You might not be able to see it, but look at it now. Now we have something that happened there. This is we have when the market pushed aggressively to the upside. I believe this happened on 30 minutes time frame. Okay, let's don't worry, let's play price for actually. And then so see what really happened there. We have another week here. There's a 30 minutes candle here. There's a 30 minutes candle that's around this zone. And the reason why I marked out that 30 minutes candle is what there was actually a BOS. There was a BOS here on 30 minutes. I'm going to go to trading view now to show you guys where that BOS is, so that you know that I didn't just manufacture that very particular BOS. So now let's go to bit so this is it. So look at that very particular setup here. That was here. So let's go down to 30 minutes time frame. So here on 30 minutes time frame, so let's wait a little. So remember that I'm just looking for a way to buy, not a way to what, not a way to sell. The reason why I'm coming back to trading view, because I cannot play price, like I can't switch to time frame because I am going to do what, I'm going to miss out, like the data will scatter. So now see we have a change of character here. Immediately the market mitigate that zone, the market push aggressively to the upside, retested that very particular place and pushed massively to the upside. So you see, this is a BOS already. They focus more on what I marked. So when you see that BOS, look at the very particular candle here. Look at this candle here. Look at it. Let me shift the very particular stuff. Look at this candle here. Look at this particular candle. So that candle is what I call a hidden zone. When you go to 4 hour time frame, it is a week. But when you come to 30 minutes time frame, it is a full body candle. It is a what? A full body candle. Now let's go back to 4 hour time frame so you can see. So on 4 hour time frame, look at it. It is a full body. It is a week. Sorry, on 4 hour time frame, it is a week. On this particular stuff, on 30 minutes time frame, it is a full body candle. Can you see it? Can you see that here? Can you see that here? You can see it is a week. Look at it here. A week. So that was what really the market did. So what I did is that I still concentrated on a half of it, and then as well. So I placed the market at the half because I've seen this very particular BOS here. Look at this. There was a 30 minutes BOS here. There was a 30 minutes BOS. The market pushed aggressively to the upside. So when the market bought, there was no good retracement. There was no good what retracement. And what is now the overall trend of the market is bullish. You understand? It's now bullish. So we have to fix our mind in a way to buy and not in a way to sell. Okay. So now that is how we have to wait. So when you see there was a 30 minutes BOS here, let's play price forward and lock up all these things. Oh, network issues. So just allow it to load a little bit. So allow it to load a little bit. Please exercise some patience for me. Exercise some patience. I'm having a little bit bad network here, so I don't know why. So there was really a 30 minutes candle here. There was a 30 minutes candle around the particular zone. These things want me to play. It wants me to. People are crazy. All right. Okay. They really want me to refresh this thing. And the moment I refresh this stuff, and I think I will not be able to see all my analysis again, I will start afresh. So bad about it. But don't worry. Okay. Well, let's now explain it here. So we have a full BOS. We have a 30 minutes candle here. We have a 30 minutes BOS here. Price push massively to the upside. So we learned that market has already mitigated the extreme structure here. Has already mitigated the extreme structure. We have to wait for retracement to go in for a buy. So when the market was retracing this way, when it came around here, was consolidating. I treated all this thing as an inducement. This was shared to our VIP community. I treated all this thing as what? As an inducement, and I treated it as a trend line inducement. I treated it as what? As a trend line inducement. Now, after all this consolidation, the next thing, price spike above this zone again. I will not explain this one, but this one happened on 15 minutes. The video is taking much long, so I won't explain on any particular one. Let's concentrate on more levels as well. So when this, but it was the same thing that happened there on 15 minutes as well. So when I spotted all this trend line liquidity, it has confirmed to me that this market is going to hold. I placed my order there in a bid to keep buying. And you can see after some time, price came so close, I could not mitigate the half of it. Later on, price came, tap into the half of it, and then bought massively to the upside, hit TP, right? Then you could see what really happened now. Now the market has now broke another structure to the downside. After the market actually hit that TP, it came so close to mitigate another week. Now, what was the reason why I was looking for a sell here? Now, I've already explained to you guys that each time I see a sweep of liquidity that is giving me that confidence to go in for a buy. Now, the same thing that happened, you could see the market range some here, accumulated here, next thing spike above the accumulation and collected all the liquidities there. It collected all the stop losses. This particular week means a lot. It means that even before the market will break this week, it might take some time. And now we can see that we already have, after we have taken this particular buy, the market pushed to the upside and then broke a structure to the upside. We know this is already a week. We already know, but this is not really a break of structure. Now it's for the market to retrace, for me to go in for a buy here, but I did not go in for a buy because I was not even looking at the chart during those periods. So when I came back was when I see that the market is retracing. I decided to sell because of this particular week to target me out. I could not wait for this very particular one actually. Then at the end of the whole day, you see how the market returned back to that week and sold massively to the downside. Now, meaning that BTC wants to continue pushing to the downside. So, like, I know that since we switched back to trading view, that it was very difficult for you guys to understand what it means, but this is the least I can be able to do to help you to understanding how hidden time frames, how hidden zones work. All what you need to understand is you need to follow the trend of the market. And whenever you spot a hidden zone must sweep a liquidity. Must do what? Must sweep a liquidity and focus more on that week, not what really happened on those weeks normally have candles, right? You have a full body, he has where the candle started. You can see we have a candle here. Let me show you. Try to hide the particular stuff. So you can see we have a candle here. We have a full body candle, but I'm not marking the full body candle. I only concentrate on the wick. So again, if you go to Euro USD as well, let's go to Euro USD for the last time. Let's go to Euro USD, even USD CHF as well. You see, I'm showing you guys what I know. What I'm doing is not what I'm not doing. I'm not showing you guys. So let's go to Euro USD now. So you see the same thing. The same thing. I don't do what I don't teach. Let's go to daily time frame. So you're gonna see the same thing that happened on daily time frame. Look at what happened there. This one I shared it to the VIP community and even to the free Telegram channel as well. See, we have a sweep of liquidity here on daily time frame. And look at, I just marked out the week like this. I just marked the week this way. as I just mark the wick like this one played out very perfect. See how the market tapped into the half of it and bought to massively to the upside. Now I think I've been looking again for the half of this very particular one. The reason why I'm looking at the half of this, that's why you need to make sure you watch my this my currency breakdown that I'll be uploading soon on YouTube, where I'll be analyzing USD pairs. I'll be analyzing USD pairs, what I'm expecting of this Euro USD and NZD USD and the rest. So you can see I'm still looking at the half or leave a particular place because what the market wick above it and then break a structure. So this is like a live signal. So you just need to take it. So now there's a higher tendency that when market comes around this zone, it could sell to the downside. Okay, so this is like everything I have for you guys in terms of hidden zones, and I believe that this thing must have gone a long way to help you. Even on USD CHF, are you still doubting me? Let's go to USD CHF. Let me show you something. So it could not look like, and this guy is saying something, and what is this guy saying? This guy looks like he's lying. You get, so that is it. So this very particular one, actually again look at the week here on daily time frame. The market tap, but the market could not get to the half of it and so down to the downside. So that's it. But I think I chose the very particular one. I did not really focus on the half of it because when you go down to 4 hour time frame like this, when you go down to 4 hour time frame, okay, I want to show you guys something. When you go down to 4 hour time frame, is already a candle here. Can you see? Is a hidden zone. You can see a hidden zone. But when you go back to daily time frame, it is a week. It is a week. That means a particular place is a week. Even this one is a week. The market tapping sold to the downside. So I still believe that this particular thing is worth enough to help you and understand what is hidden zone. And each time you come to the chart, always look out for hidden zones, especially when you trade a high volatile pairs or whenever you spot something that actually cleared liquidity. And I know that this very video has been able to help you. Please, what I beg of you is leave a comment. Just leave a comment and don't forget to share the video. Leave a comment, share the video, and so that this thing can be spread to other people as well. Okay, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you get notified every time I drop new videos. For now, we are going to bring an end to this particular video, and I know that this particular video really help you in understanding what is hidden zone. For now, we'll end the video. Thank you, and may God bless you.